If you're an online service business owner, maybe you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, you've got some clients already, they've actually paid you, and you've got proof of concept with your business, but now you're trying to take it to the next level and actually scale it. That's probably feeling a little bit painful and a little bit tricky at the moment. So today's video, I want to talk about a growth strategy that I've been using over the course of the last kind of few months that has literally doubled my business without taking additional sales calls. So if you don't know me already, my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency that I'm kind of building and scaling in public in these daily update videos, trying to give you as much value as possible. So that's exactly what I intend on doing today. And the strategy that I'm going to talk about, regardless of whether you're at 10K a month or 100K a month, you can apply. And if you implement it, you are going to get really, really good results. So let's just dive straight in. Today, I want to talk about referrals in a bit more depth than I did before and how to systemize the kind of getting referrals, really, because I think the way people view them at the moment is that they'll take them if they get them by chance or luck, and that's fine, it's a nice bonus and whatever, but they don't view it as its own acquisition channel. If you systemize the I'm talking like it's testimonials, getting referrals, then you are going to make an absurd amount of money because it's exponential and there's no limit to how many you can get. So in order for a referral to happen, you need two things, right? First is a system to ask, because believe it or not, there is a direct correlation between the amount of times that you ask for a referral and the amount of referrals you get. And then the second thing is having a good service that people actually want to talk about anyway. Because if you already have this, then this is going to, number one is going to fuel number two, like kind of gas on fire, literally, like gas on a fire. That's literally the only way to explain it. It just lights the whole thing on fire. So with my own business, we have the conversion ecosystem, which people are absolutely loving right now, the building of funnels and VSLs for them that convert and make them more money. And they literally just tell their friends about that as a result. But we have a kind of way of making them do that, or guiding them to do that is probably a better way of putting it. So I'm going to show you that now. So the system itself looks a little bit like this. So when we've closed someone to the point of close, that's when we ask for referral, literally there and then. And we frame it like, oh, by the way, do you know anyone else who's as successful as you that you think would like to go through this program or service with you, alongside you, that you can refer? And they will either say yes or no. If they say yes, then great. You literally just move through the system I'm about to talk about in a moment. If they say no, you literally just follow up and just say, okay, what about anyone in the, and then example niche. So you could say, what about anyone in the agency niche that you know? And you ask again, and then you see if they can think a little bit deeper for someone they might be able to refer. That's going to get your referrals just straight up anyway. And you can use whatever system you want at that point, and you probably will get them anyway. But I want to show you how I do it, which is very, very simple. So it's really low friction for the person referring, which is why it works. So it's a 3-person group chat on WhatsApp or iMessage, right? So you just get the phone numbers because they have the phone number you want to get, which is, this is the person that you want to get to pay you. And this is the person that has paid already. They have this person's phone number, and this is you here, right? So you create the 3-person group chat, and they introduce you by saying, this is Reuben. He's building my funnel. Just wanted to connect you with him because I'm really, really excited about this. That's basically it. Or however they want to introduce you to them is fine. Like, just let them freestyle that. From there, you can then just say, hey, name. So whoever the person who is being referred is. So I'm actually just going to assign some names here. So this is Joe, this is John, and this is me, right? So Joe says the message in the chat that says, this is Reuben, he's building my funnel, really excited. And then I come in and say to John, hey John, like, great to meet, how's it going? That's it. You literally just say, how's it going? Because that sort of question, if they've never met you before, it's so easy to answer. Like, it's like, yeah, great mate, like, nice to meet you as well. Like, they're going to respond to you. They're not going to air that message. You're not diving in straight for a call or anything like that. You just get the answer to that message first, so you can see they're in the group chat and they can respond. From there, you can then go ahead and either DM them separately, like a one-to-one DM, and you can say, just wanted to know if you wanted to get that set up, like a call set up, and you just go through a normal setting sequence. And if you want to talk to them a little bit before about like what the problems they are experiencing at that moment, then you can do that before as well. But you set it up like that, you get the call booked in, and then you go through a normal closing process. What you'll find is that the referral closes are going to be easiest to close. Not by like as much as people think. People think it's like, oh, it's 100% chance you're going to close them. It isn't at all. But it might have a 20% boost in your close rate, which is very significant considering also you didn't pay to acquire that appointment, because there is an associated cost with cost per booked appointment with normal kind of client acquisition, but with this there isn't, because it's a referral. So massive impact there that you can implement. So that's my referral system. And to give you a bit of context, that literally I actually get referred more in revenue than I get from my normal client acquisition channels through my funnel. It's monumental. It's ridiculous, because I have that system in place and I have a really good product. So I'd advise you implement that, because I think that's going to be really, really powerful, regardless of what stage of business you're at. I can't speak today. It's really, really annoying. Anyway, today I want to just track my metrics for the day. I've actually removed Instagram. If you've been watching my videos like for a while, you'll know that I track Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. I've removed Instagram for the reason that I'm not actually doing anything on there, so there's no point me tracking it. Let's connect it to the previous day as well. Then we'll just have a quick look at my growth so you can see it. So my trajectory since I started YouTube, I started at around 30 subscribers that people just kind of already knew, and now we're at 126 due to my daily inputs, which I'm super happy about. Looking forward to eventually getting to 1,000. I think that'll be an amazing milestone to hit. LinkedIn is gradual growth, and we've turned the software back on apparently. So now we're on 8,941. So great growth there. So if you want to watch another one of these videos, then you can watch it on the screen here, and I will catch you in the next one.